can almost see it, that dream I'm dreaming, but there's a voice inside my head saying you'll never reach it. Every step I'm taking, every move I make feels lost with no direction. My faith is...
Hi, my name is Tony, and I'm a single mother of 2 children, Candace, who's 17, and Nicholas, who's 15. I'd like to talk to you today about Nicholas. He's a bright, intelligent, loving boy who's failing high school, and I believe the high school is failing him as well. Nick has dyslexia. His school, like many others, do not have qualified or certified teachers to teach dyslexic children. In fact, most people don't even understand what dyslexia is. I'd like to give you a definition of dyslexia, and then I want to show you some YouTube clips regarding dyslexia that I thought was really interesting. Okay, so dyslexia. It's a neurological disorder that causes the brain to process and interpret information differently. People with dyslexia are normally of above average intelligence who, despite traditional classroom teaching, have failed to master the basic element of the language system. Here's some clips. Nick has always struggled in school. The transition into high school has proved to be devastating. His grades have dropped to D's and F's, and because of this, he's no longer allowed to participate in school sports. Sports were always a very big part of his life. He no longer has that. It's as though the school is punishing him for getting bad grades because he's dyslexic, even though they are unable to provide resources to help him learn and succeed. This has not only affected his motivation and self-esteem, but his faith in the school system and learning as well. He is now talking about quitting school when he's 16. This breaks my heart. As a parent, no parent wants to hear that, especially when the child has a disability and they don't know how to help them. I've appealed to the school, and I'm just getting nowhere, and I can't go on like this anymore. After months and months of research, I've decided that the best thing that I can do for Nick is to send him to a special school where they teach dyslexic children. The teachers are trained, and it's just all special classes. After careful research, picking out a school, Nicky finally getting accepted, getting most of the paperwork done, I applied for the loans. And I thought that was cut and dry. It's not. And I got the worst news that I could get. I was only approved for $10,000 of the $40,000 that it will cost to send Nicholas there for a year. I began searching the internet, and I've contacted several different associations, the Dyslexia Association, looking for grants and scholarships, and there aren't any. Out of desperation, I began sending emails to everyone. The president, congressmen, senators, the Dyslexia Association, talk shows, Oprah, Dr. Phil, the newspaper, famous people with dyslexia, entrepreneurs with dyslexia, anyone looking for help, looking for grants. You might have received an email from me. Although no one's responded as of yet, I haven't given up. This is what's brought us here today. Please, I don't want you to think I'm some sort of deadbeat mom asking you to fund my child's education because I don't want to. This is not the case. I'm simply a mother who wants to see her son receive the education that he deserves so he can become a productive part of society and give back. I've always worked hard to raise my children, providing a home and education. I've been divorced since Nick was 1 and Candace was 3. And although my first career was in the mortgage business, when I saw the declining market, I put myself back through school to become a registered nurse, which has proven to be one of the best decisions I've made thus far. This allowed me to purchase a home for us this year. It's our first home, and it's been a dream of ours for a long time. I'm not telling you this for pity because we've struggled. Everyone struggles. You may be struggling too, and I'm sorry if you are. I'm telling you this so that you know what kind of person I am and what I'm trying to teach my children, that anything is possible. Never give up. You know, I know what happens to frustrated, misunderstood kids who struggle in school. Sometimes they drop out. Sometimes they get into drugs. The odds are just against them. I can't sit by and watch this happen to my son. He's too smart, he's too determined, and he's too good of a person, and he deserves a chance like everyone else. So that's our story. Thank you so much for listening. If you're able to donate, that would be wonderful. Be much appreciated. You know, I keep saying to everyone, $10 from 2,000 people. It's all we need. That'll get us in. In the event that you can't donate, I understand, I appreciate it. If you can pass this on to everyone you know, everyone on your Facebook, you know, maybe someone can help on that end. Thank you.
But I gotta keep trying. Gotta keep my head held high. There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. It ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb. The struggles I'm facing, the chances I'm taking, sometimes might knock me down, but no, I'm not breaking. I may not know it, but these are the moments that I'm gonna remember most, yeah.
Remember, it can be any one of 3 letters.
Oh.
4 letters. P, B, B, or Q.
We have to
Come on, Maria.
pick up some.
No, not some. We have to pick up what, Carol?
This.
Always gonna wanna make it